My name's Mike, and I'm living in my motorhome in Butte, Montana. I'm 52, turning 53 in November. I have an 84 Toyota New Horizon motorhome. Sometimes living in a motorhome isn't what people envision. We call it home when it's something you have to do instead of want to do because of your financial situation. We kind of leak over the bed in a couple, 3 places. That makes living in a motorhome quite a few times very difficult. We thought it would be best financially because it took over half our income just to be in an apartment, and it just doesn't leave you much to survive on. Finding places to stay in the motorhome can be tough. You know, Walmart's good about letting people park there, but they really want you to stick to your limit of a few days, and then you're in the dilemma of where do I go next and how much is it going to cost me. And so then your alternatives kind of come to, well, I've got to go outside of town to a camp area. It turns into a very vicious circle of what you're going to do and where you're going to stay each night. We buy used clothing at thrift stores. We don't go to Walmart or anywhere to go buy new clothing. We can't afford to do that. You'd like to go out and buy your wife a dozen roses, but a dozen roses cost quite a bit of money, so you can't, you know.
Oh yeah, we've gone through a lot. Me and Mike been married about 11 years now in November. I'll be 48 the first of next month. We have no savings account. We don't really have a future without any savings. So sometimes I'll go out and I'll fly a sign to make extra money that we definitely need. You're like standing on a street corner or in an interstate off-ramp, and you hold a sign. You can put just about anything you want on the sign. Sometimes I'll get food, money. There is people that care out there, and then there's some that don't. They didn't want to say hi. I said hi and nodded my head, and they looked the other way. It's a little degrading because some people are rude and mean to you. They'll say bad things about you. They'll throw something at you. I'd love to own a home and be able to afford the good things in life. A new vehicle, a nice home. Not a mansion or anything, just a simple 1-floor cabin would be fine with me. But even that, I don't foresee it in the future. I just don't. I don't know what the future holds. I just take one day at a time. That's all I can do.
So I really do wonder what's next, but I wonder what's next for a lot of people, you know, because there is a lot of people in my shoes, or if they're not in my shoes, they're in other shoes that, you know, they don't have to be disabled to be having hard times these days. I broke down crying and asked God, what's going to happen next? You know, please help. I've wanted to give up many times, but I guess I have the will to survive, and, you know, I just can't give up.